Hi, it's James with Tabletop Gaming Guild, and today we're going to take a special look at these booster packs, and this is going to be Birds of New Zealand, and this is going to be for Wingspan, which is a 1 to 5 player game designed by Elizabeth Hargrave and published by Stonemaier Games. These booster packs are going to give you cards to play with Wingspan here, and these are fan designed cards. So you're going to get more birds, and if you know about Wingspan, it's not just about collecting the birds, creating your engine, it's also about all the different birds, and it's going to give you more birds. Let's go ahead down the table here. I'm going to show you what comes in this booster pack, and then we're going to do a brief review on the booster pack. All right, so we're going to take a look at Birds of New Zealand, and this is going to be a 25 card fan designed Wingspan bird cards here that you can have available, all set in a New Zealand theme. And you can pause the video here if you want to read who did the designing and artwork for it, but let's go ahead and open this up, and you can again pause the video at any time if you want to take a look at any of these cards. But like I said, we get 25 different cards in here. You can have some bonus terms that it's going to talk about here, and some clarification on the different birds, and notes and thanks for it. So you can have these cards here available in the little set here, and then here's the straight up birds. So we're going to have a black robin, and this one here is going to be when played, draw 2 new bonus cards starting with you. Each player gives 1 bonus card to the player to their left. Discard 1 bonus card. So, oh, okay. So it's like a round robin for a black robin. Okay. We have the blue duck here. When activated, reset the bird feeder. If there were no more rats in the bird feeder, lay 1 egg on this bird. We have the fern bird. When activated, draw 1 card from the deck. If it has a worm in its food cost, you may discard it to lay 1 egg on this bird. Keep it. If not, discard it. All right. We have the great spotted kiwi. Round end, cash 2 worms from the supply onto this bird, and you may spend 1 worm cashed on this bird whenever there is an egg on it. Okay. Long-tailed cuckoo. Once between turns, another player takes the lay action. Lay 1 egg on another bird in this row. So basically, these are reactive actions. They didn't come with a base game, but I don't believe there's anything in this set here that's going to prevent you from just shuffling it in. But know that if you only ever have the base game, these are reaction cards. So when you put them down, they happen once between turns. So between you going and going again, if anyone does this, you get to do it, but not twice. So it'll recharge or whatever you want to call it when it gets back to your turn. But yeah, once between your turns. Windblade, give 1 bonus card to another player. If you do, draw 2 new bonus cards and lay 1 egg on this bird. New Zealand Dabbit. When activated, draw 3 cards from the deck, keep 1 of them and place 1 of them on top of the deck and discard the 3rd. New Zealand Fairy Turn. Discard, when played, discard up to 3 bonus cards. Wow, from each cache. For each cache 3 fish from the supply on this bird, then draw 1 new bonus card. Okay, so this one definitely cycling some bonus cards in here. There we have the New Zealand Falcon. When activated, tuck 1 bird from the wingspan with a wingspan less than 65 centimeters from your hand behind this bird. If you do, cache 1 mouse from the supply on this bird. So this one can really rack up some points here because you get points for whatever food that's on the bird and any cards that are tucked underneath it. New Zealand Rock Wren. When played, draw 1 bonus card for up to 2 times. Draw 1 bonus card up to 2 times when you may discard 1 bonus card to draw 1 new bonus card. Okay. New Zealand Scop. When activated, draw 1 card from the deck. If it has a worm in its food costs, discard it and gain the worm from the supply. Otherwise, tuck it behind this bird. Okay. We have the North Island Coca. When activated, you may... Oh, so we have pollen in here. So this one here, uh, you can only play with the expansion with pollen, so keep that in mind. So this one might be one that you have to set aside. It does say or, so technically it's not the end of the world if you run into it. But you may reset the bird feeder, then gain 1 cherry or 1 pollen from the bird feeder if available. Here we have the Paradise Shell Duck. When activated, if there is an egg on an adjacent bird, draw 1 card. If not, lay 1 egg on this bird. And then we have the Red-Crowed Parakeet. When activated, tuck 1 card from the hand behind this bird and gain 1 food from the bird feeder. We have the Rifleman. Okay, that's a little tiny bird for a rifleman. When activated, if there are no mice in the bird feeder, gain 1 worm from the supply. We have the Shore Plover. When played, draw 2 new bonus cards from the discard. You may discard any number of rats to draw twice that many additional new bonus cards. Keep 1 bonus card that you drew. So a lot of cycling or use of bonus cards in this set here. South Island Shadowback. When played, an additional bird... play an additional bird in your forest, pay its normal food and egg cost. You may cash any food spent to play that bird on this bird. Okay. South Island Tash, not sure how to say that one. Draw 2 bonus cards. If there is more than 1 bird in this bird's habitat, discard 1 bonus card. You may discard a bonus card you did not draw this turn. When played, tuck up to 5 cards from your hand behind this bird. That's all pretty good. Spotted Shag. We have the Stitch Bird. When activated, discard 1 of any food to draw and discard 1 card from the deck. If it has a beak that points left, lay 2 eggs on this bird. Otherwise, lay 1 egg on this bird. Okay. There's a Tomtit. When played, cash 1 worm from your supply on this bird. Lay 1 egg on the bird. All right. The Variable Oyster Catcher. Okay. When played, shuffle the discard pile, then draw 1 card from it equal to the number of players plus 1. Starting with you, each player keeps 1 of these cards, and also you keep the last card. Not bad. Weka. Once between turns, when another player resets the bird feeder, cash 1 of the food from the bird feeder on this bird at the end of their turn. Pretty cool. Yellow-eyed Penguin. Game end. Draw 5 cards from the deck. You may play 1 of the birds for free. Discard the rest. If it has a fish in its food cost, cash 2 fish from the supply on this bird. Then we have the Yellow Head here. A game end. Reset the bird feeder twice. Each time, cash all worms rolled on this bird. Okay. So lots of really, really cool birds, lots of really cool stuff. Overall, if you like Wingspan, you're going to get this expansion here. Now, a couple things to mention. There was 1 card in here that used pollen, so you have to have that expansion to really use that card. So there's 1 card that you might want to pop out. But the rest of these pretty much can just get shuffled in. You could play as normal. But that's pretty cool. That's a nice little set of cards here. Like I said, if you're into Wingspan, like I am, this is pretty much an auto purchase, especially if you like the birds of New Zealand and you want to get them in. But yeah, that's my thoughts on this little mini expansion here. And if you like what we do, please like and subscribe. It really helps us out a lot. Helps us get more content out to you and all that fun stuff. But either way, I hope you all have a great day, and thank you for watching.